The truth of the matter is that our judges have been scandalized. They are not the political situation in our country, the division that is totally apparent has demystified our judges and offers them no protection. There are all kinds of scandals that are going on in the country, hit on the judiciary. When the politicians have messed up themselves, they hit the blame on the judiciary. The judiciary do not help matters because we have discovered some unholy alliances between some judges and some politicians, and that has now rubbed off on a lot of other judges. I believe that the system that was initially in place where the judges are isolated ought to be reaffirmed, and then judges should be properly monitored by the arm of government, the NJC, and other arms that have been put in place to monitor the judges should redouble their work in such a way that anyone that is going offline should be immediately taken off, so that we do not allow the scene of a review up on the general good work the judiciary have been doing. Like I said earlier on, I think the present Chief Justice of Nigeria appears to know what is at stake, appears to know what has gone wrong, and from the kind of pronouncements and institutions he's putting in place, I think we should get something much better. But like I also said very clearly, what has happened in exposing a lot of things in the last few years is an eye-opener and is a wake-up call for judges and for the judiciary to sit up. Some of those things that happened will never happen again because they code, and everyone seems now to understand clearly how to behave. I think the noise is what people are to begin to clean up ourselves properly, rather than hiding, burying our head under the sand, whereas our legs are up there for everybody to see. The image of this country, judicial-wise, executive-wise, or legislative-wise, is not the best at all. We need to admit that. We can't keep painting things in a funny way and expect that there will be good results. We must expose ourselves, and we must tell ourselves the truth, and we must turn around. Only the truth can set us free.
Only the truth can set us free. Now, that's truth. Now, in finding that truth, Mr. Uwaifo, how do we find the truth? Because Mr. Onwundiwe was just talking about why some cases are not successfully prosecuted. He says it's a question of the gathering of evidence, investigation of some of these cases not properly done. He suggested attaching a lawyer to the investigator so that the lawyer can tell the investigator what is needed. Would that be the best way to go, so that at the end of the day, the judge has enough to deal with, enough of evidence to look at, since that's the basis on which he's able to deliver his judgment? Is that the way to go?
I totally agree with Mr. Onwundiwe, my colleague. He has made very beautiful submissions.
But what about the discretion of the judge?
Yes, we've been doing a lot of showmanship. Take, for instance, the husband tower. Why would he take the FCC to know who goes? Why would you go to a place you do not know the owner?
Mr. Uwaifo,
that all those investigations.
Mr. Uwaifo, what about when you say it's at the discretion of the judge? Does that have anything to do with the evidence before him?
Yes, what I mean is that yes, a lot of matters have been bungled by the investigating authorities, the DSS and other people who have power to bring matters before the court. They don't do the investigations properly. If you look at other clients, investigations are done thoroughly before charges are preferred. You see 1 million charges, 120 charges, 400 and something charges. They are all bogus. The evidence for this to provide to support these claims are not properly be committed, and the public is aware that these are facts, because these people are people that live in society, that behave in society. The cases are dismissed, and at the end of the day, the public is and the country is worse off for it. Yes, the investigative authorities are mostly responsible for these things, but we are not ready to find the truth even in the judiciary. What we find is technical justice in some of the cases, but I cannot hold the judiciary responsible for that. We need to fall in line and do proper investigation. We need to stop doing media trials. We need to stop doing newspaper trials. Those investigating need to sit down and take time to do a painstaking job before they bring charges. At the end of the day, the judiciary will have not done that, even when it was one of their own.
Now, on a lighter mood now, Mr. Onwundiwe said that your profession is a conservative profession, which we all agree it is. But it looks like because you're not allowed to advertise, a lot of lawyers actually get their cases in the media as some kind of advertisement.
Well, I agree our profession is a conservative profession, but I think that the ethics of non-advertisement of law services are things overtaken by events. A lot of lawyers are on the social media, we are on the internet. People can access to anywhere from the world what kind of law you are practicing and where you are and which country you are located and the jurisdiction. So I think we have gone beyond that. That law is technically a dead law, or it's not working. I think it's better we throw it out. But to say that is the reason why we should continue to revel in absolute rubbish and to continue to clothe ourselves with issues of professional misconduct, which is very prevalent in our profession, is to say the least unfortunate. It may be a conservative profession, but I do not know anywhere in the law school, even in the university, where lawyers were taught to lie, lawyers were taught to write fake and false affidavits for clients, or where lawyers were taught to go and quote clients on how to tell lies in court. There was never anything like that taught in law school. Lawyers were always taught to be forthright, to be truthful, to handle their client cases on the basis of their cases, to accept all cases that come before them, to do them according to the law and the ethics of the profession. Unfortunately, that is not what is happening today.
We had a legal practitioner in our studios once in this program who said that when he was studying to be a lawyer, he was told by his lecturer, if you can't know the law, then know the judge. What do you think that means?
I think that is absolutely irresponsible. That was not the law school I went to. I've not heard of any such thing before. I think it's very, very unfortunate that people have gone this far. Those are not lawyers. Those are carpenters. A lawyer does not need to know any judge. He has no reason to be involved with a judge in a case. He's only to present his client's case and to leave the judge to do his work according to the evidence and the case presented by the party. That is what I know about the law, about the legal profession. Any other thing apart from that, as far as I'm concerned, is illegality and it's criminal.